Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at problem 20, valid parentheses. This is today's daily challenge problem. This problem is marked as easy by leetcode, and indeed it's a very straightforward one. So in this video, we are going to explain a treatment based on the use of stack abstract data type. This is actually a standard example for the application of the stack abstract data type. First, let me read through the problem statement to digest the problem, and then we explain the algorithm and later explain the code line by line. Here, given a string S containing just the characters, these characters are open parentheses, brackets, or curly braces, and the closed ones. So an input string is valid if the following three items are fulfilled. First, open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets. Second, open brackets must be closed in the correct order. Thirdly, every closed bracket has a corresponding open bracket of the same type. So here are three examples. In the first two examples, so the output are true respectively, and in example 3, so the types are not matching, therefore the output is false. So the additional assumptions are the following. First, the string S has a length bounded below by 1 and bounded above by 10 to the power 4. So 10 to the power 4 is a decent large number, I would say. And secondly, S consists of parentheses only given by these characters. So with that said, we are ready to look at the algorithm. So here, as we mentioned, this is actually a standard example for explaining the use of a stack. So first, I want to type this one, so the type correspondence, because if we want the string to be valid, then the closed and the open brackets should be matching. So this is the closed one, this is the open one. We make it match, right? Make them match. So here the algorithm is actually very routine. So we are going to linearly scan the character in S. Then if we meet an open symbol, for example, one of these three, right? Then we're going to append the symbol to the stack. And if we meet a closed symbol, so we're going to check if stack is not empty, and we are going to pick the stack top element to see if it matches the closed symbol. So the criterion is the following. If the stack is empty, or the top element does not match the closed symbol, then we just return false. Otherwise, we're going to pop the top element from the stack. And finally, we're going to check if the stack is empty or not. If it's empty, so it means that the string is valid. Otherwise, it's not. So because this example is so standard that we directly do the coding. So first, I'm going to copy this part. This is dealing with the type matching, right? So we use a dictionary. And then what we are going to do is to initialize a stack. So here we just use a typical list. We are going to use the tail of the list as the top of the stack. Then we're going to do linear scan for character in S. And then we're going to check if it's an open one or closed one, right? So if character in, so I'm going to copy this part, right, in the set, right? So let's make it a set. It's a closed one, right? It's an open one, let's see. Let's change this one to be open. This is the corresponding open one. And this is the corresponding open one, right? So here we are using set just for fast membership check. So if character is an open symbol, then we're going to do stack append character. Otherwise, it means character is closed, right? So if it's closed, so we're going to check if not stack. In other words, the stack is empty, then we just directly return false. Otherwise, what we're going to do, we're going to pick the top element, right? So if stack -1, this is the top element. It's an open one. We want the open one match the closed one. That is, it equals to D character, right? For example, if character is this one, it's going to map to here, right? So we just compare. So if this does not match, so we're going to return false. Otherwise, we need to do pop, right? Stack pop. So this is the for loop which encodes the main logic or algorithm above. So afterwards, we are going to check if the stack is empty or not. If it's empty, it means true. So we're going to return this, not stack, right? So this is what we want to return. Let's maybe write like this. So this shortcode actually forms a solution format to this easy problem. So let's do a check. Yeah, it passes one example. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the cases. So that's about it for this problem. I guess this problem is a standard textbook problem. So here we want to mention one thing. For stack, so we just need to remember that this is a last in, first out data structure. So a relevant one is a queue, right? Queue is a first in, first out, right? So basically, if you keep these points, these 2 points in mind, so basically when you meet similar problems, you will have some intuition. So with that said, I guess that's about it for this video. Thank you.